Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So we are back today to use up the last of our snippet rolls. So here they are. So if you've watched my previous two videos, this is sort of to try and get your mojo going. So this is to make a 5x7 card, and then this one was to make a 6x6 card. So in the last video we did make 8 tags. So yeah, now I have got my scrap bin out again. So this is all my patterned scrap paper because I thought let's use some more of our scraps up, because I think sometimes just using your scraps can really help your mojo and really help you get going. And I have to admit, this is the first time I've done snippet rolls, and wow, I've loved them. I can't believe how therapeutic and how much it gave me sort of, made me want to do them. So we'll do the 6x6 one later. Now I have got my distress inks that I used in the last video. So we used Stormy Sky with the blue one, so put that to the side, and we have used Walnut Stain with this one. Let me grab these out. So I need the blue with the blue, the brown with the brown. So the first thing I want to do is work out, and I'm thinking straight away that I want this top bit, so this bit here. I mean, how gorgeous does that look? But first of all, what I need to do, or what I'd like to do, is go through my stash of papers and have a look to see what we've got for our background. Now this, ooh, that actually seems to be, oh, look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? What about that way? Not so much that. Do you know what? And it's fit perfectly. It was like it was meant to be. What about if we add a little bit? Oh, I'm liking that. So let's just put layers. So as you can see, I'm literally just grabbing scraps out of my bin and just having a play with. I'm loving that as well, but I think we're going to rough them up. Do you know what? I like that. Right, so let's just shut the lid on that a second. I also have off to the side of me my bit box, which is full and absolutely, completely full of bits and pieces. Oh, we do have this, which is exactly the same as our so here they are, and all of the red and brown ones had one of them on, so we're going to keep it the same. So that I'm thinking of having in that corner. And do you know, I don't think we need much. We need much on this. Want that down a bit. Now, yeah, I'm liking that. So that just tucked in there. So something like that. Now, I'm not liking this little bit here. So I feel like I need something just to cover that up. Whether it be another flower, which I don't think is what I want. Oh, I've got a clock here. Nope, not the right colour. So I just want something just to cover that up, because I'm not quite liking the you can see the glue through it, so I'm not quite liking that. I wonder whether just to put, like, you know, like a little bit of ribbon there maybe, so something like that with a gem, that could work. Oh, although I've got some little bits like this and some little purple flowers, actually liking that. Yeah, I have struggled, I have to admit, I've struggled really quite a bit with my mojo. I don't think I mentioned my mojo much actually in the last two videos, because I think I was just having fun. I couldn't believe how much fun it has been to do this these snippet rolls. Actually, I'm really liking that, and I think that works well and brings in the green from there. So yeah, just something very simple like that. So I'm going to start sticking all of this down, I think. I do need a sentiment. So I think because, but you know, my mojo has been, yeah, it hasn't been there. But then when I've talked to a lot of you, what about adding on a little clock? Oh, there's my phone. Right, I'll be back in a second. About that. So it was for my husband. My husband's actually out. He's picking up our daughter, our youngest. Well, I say young. Well, she's 17. From her grandma. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and ooh, that got lovely on there. Right. what was I doing? I can't remember what I was doing. Anyway, let's start sticking these down. Yeah, it was for my husband to, and it was an NHS one saying you can book your second jab at Abbey Hill Health Centre or something, and then it went bomb. I'm thinking, really? Or you can book online. I was like, yeah, whatever. We're already booked in to go and get our second jabs on the 6th of, I want to say the 6th of August. So yeah, I have no worries at all. So my husband was like, well, unless they bring mine forward, then it's a bit pointless us going, because we're both going together. So, and really I need him to go with me, because after the last one I may have had a mini little meltdown. But yeah, so I really don't want to sort of go on my own. So I went really, like, I had a mini panic attack. I have a fear of needles, but I honestly, and I was saying to my husband when we come out, I honestly thought that I was over my fear, because I have to have B12 injections every 12 months, not 12 months, sorry, every 12 weeks. So I have to have an injection, and now I have a slight panic before they do it, like literally seconds before they do it, but I don't cry anymore and shut myself up or anything like that. So I honestly thought I was over my fear. Until we got to we had it done at a chemist, and we got there, and when I walked into the little cubicle, my husband was not in, so say this was, there's cubicles down this way, cubicles down this way. My husband went in this one, and I went in that one, so we could see each other. And as I walked into mine, I saw the tray, and it had 4 needles in it, and oh my goodness me, that was it. The world started spinning. And there was no seat for me to sit down, which made it even worse. So I sort of stood there, and I went, yeah, I'm really sorry, I can't do this. I need to go now. And my husband sort of said to the nurse that was with him, and said, oh, she's got a fear of needles. And I just started shaking. Yeah, it was quite embarrassing actually, but like I said, I honestly thought I was over all of this, but because I'd seen the needles, I mean, I can't even watch needles on the telly. I have to look away. So the doctor who did mine, he said, come on, sit down on this chair, right, all I'm going to do is just prep your arm. And I went, yeah, I really can't do this. I said, I need to go. He said, right, well, he said, I won't do anything until you're ready. So just, you know, take a few minutes and have a breath. And in that time, he put something cold on my arm, and I didn't feel a thing. I didn't feel anything. And anyway, he then turned around and said, right, okay, are you ready? And I went, no, I can't do this. I need to go home. Oh, I like the music paper, I think, better. And he went, well, it's too late, I've already done it. So he'd actually already, given me the injection while he was doing the cold on my arm, which was quite funny. And I was like, really? So it's done? And he went, yeah. So we had to sit for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, I think, or 20 minutes. Can't remember. And after about 10 minutes, because I'd had a panic, well, that was it. My FND caught up with me, because if I get stressed, my FND goes really mental and it shuts my body down. And I went so hot, it was ridiculous. And I had sweat just pouring down my face. And then my vision all went black, and I sort of said to my husband, there was a bit of plastic between us, so it wasn't like I could just rest my head on him and slow my breathing and calm myself down. So I had to ask the person at the till, I said, I need a drink of water, please. Yeah, and oh, it was so scary. It was so scary. I mean, now when I think about it, it was just silly. My reaction was really silly. So he had no idea what he was doing. So he went and got the chemist for me, who had administered my injection. I'm thinking I'm going to raise that up. So he came in, and he said, he asked me how I was feeling. I said, I just feel very, very hot. I feel like I'm going to pass out. I said, my vision keeps going black. I said, it's just because I've had a panic. So he said, would you like to lie down? I was like, yes, please, I'd love to lie down. So he took me out the back, and I thought it would be like a private room where I would be able just to lay down just for a second, just to sort of wait for this episode to pass. And oh no, it was definitely not a private room. There was a bed in there. It was a lot cooler, so it was so much nicer. But there was 5 men in there, and I thought, there is no way I am laying down on a bed in front of these 5 men who I have no idea who they are. I was like, yeah. So I just sat there, and he said, lay down. I went, no, it's okay, I'm fine. And then anyway, after about 5 minutes, he said, you can go. Thankfully, I managed to get to the car. And once I got in the car, my vision sort of went black, and I just had to rest my head on my husband for a good 10 minutes to sort myself out. And then when I came home, it really exhausted me, so I had to go to bed. And I was in bed for the rest of the day. But so the thought of my husband going early for his, even though I know it would be better for him to have his early, yeah, I need him to be with me. I can't do it because I'm so frightened in case that happens again. So if I see the needle, I still go into full-on panic mode. How bad is that? I don't want to get rid of that. I really want to keep it and use it for something. I don't know what we're going to use it for, because I just feel like I want to use oh, do you know what? How about we just pop it in, you know, just as a little, yeah, let's pop it inside and use it as a little decorative piece. So yeah, my fear of needles definitely hasn't gone. I think because I have a strong feeling it has something to do with the nurses who give me my B12. They make me feel so at ease with myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, this nurse, this doctor who did administer my my vaccine, he was lovely. Oh, and I couldn't fault him. He was absolutely gorgeous, and I love the fact that he really did look after me. So yeah, I cannot fault him at all, but oh, what a panic. So yeah, so my husband sort of said, no, I'm not going to book it early unless you can book yours early at the same time. No, I won't. And I thought, oh, I love you. You're doing that because yeah, well, he isn't. He said it's just pointless because it's pointless him travelling for his and then we having to travel anywhere. But I'd like to think it's because he loves me and he doesn't want me to go through all of that on my own. So that's what I'm thinking it is. But yeah, it was just really strange, that phone call about yeah, just the way they said Abbey Health Centre bomb. It was as if to say it's the bomb or there's a bomb, and it was like, really? What? Strange, very, very strange. There you go. So now you know how pathetic I can be with needles. I mean, don't get me wrong, when you're going through it, it's awful, and you know, I understand anybody who has a fear. I know my best friend, she has a fear as well, and I did message her on the day telling her she will be fine, but it's alright somebody saying you'll be fine. At the end of the day, a fear is a fear. And yes, I feel stupid for it happening, but at the time, I mean, nobody makes me feel stupid, don't get me wrong. It's just, I just think, oh my God, that was so embarrassing. Why can't I just be like normal people and not have this fear? But at the end of the day, if you've got a fear, you've got a fear. And there's not a lot you can do about it. I quite like that. Let's stick that down. I was just going through my bit box. So, but yeah, so I guess I'm calling it pathetic about the way I reacted, but you know what, not one person told me I was pathetic. I just think, God, you're like a 39-year-old woman, what are you playing at? But I don't think that fear is ever gonna go. So there you go. Oh, do you know what, I'm loving that. Right, I'm gonna bring some of this ink in, which really I'm thinking that I should have inked before we put it on, but I'm just gonna pop some of that on just to, because it really does make a difference adding the ink just around. Like, oh, I love it. I really, really love it. I mean, how gorgeous is that, guys? So all I need now is just, oh, I love this. This is full on. This is like a proper mixed media card. Like, it is so full and busy and just, I mean, I know it's not going to be to everyone's taste, but at the end of the day, if you don't like it, this is about this. We're talking about this is about getting our mojo back. This is about getting us really wanting to craft again. So it's not about if you don't like it at the end of the day, you don't like it. It is about us getting back in our craft room. It's about us getting our bits and pieces out, and these are our scraps at the end of the day. However, I never expected to love these snippet rolls as much as I love them, and this card's just, it has to be one of my favourite cards I've made in quite a while. It is just so chaotic and so, oh, I've just seen, see if I can find it, I've just seen a butterfly. Where's that butterfly? I want the butterfly. Butterfly! Where are you? Don't fly away from me. I want you. Oh, come on. Where have you gone? Do you know, it's flown away. It has. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm going through my bit books. There was a gorgeous butterfly and it's decided it's going to fly away because it doesn't want to be used. It wants to go there. Found another one. Oh, actually I found several more. Excellent. Oh, pink. Pink. Let's have pink. Oh, do I want pink or teal? Pink. Oh, look. See, oh, I need a butterfly. Pink or teal. Oh, both. No, but I think you've got a bit mad. Darn, stop it. A pink. I want it. I've wanted, so I'm going to have it. Yeah. So this is all about us getting our mojo back and getting us to do some. And look what I found this, which will be perfect for a sentiment. So I'm just going to do the best wishes part, just like that. Excellent. Oh, love it. And you know what else I think we need to have? Some gems. So you know, it's about getting our love for crafting, and you'll find it doesn't matter what you're putting together. I mean, if you saw the first video of me putting the snippet rolls together, you will have seen that I wasn't really thinking. The only thing I was thinking about was the colours, and once I started, I was really getting into it. Now it was Julia's idea to do backgrounds, so that's what yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we created the background, and then it's really made me want to look at creating some more stuff. So I've got some different gems here. I've got different pink ones, so that's the colours that I think I'm going to go with, just to put on, because who doesn't love some gems? Oh, I've got a gorgeous button there, but yeah, it won't stand up. What about that? Might be a bit too big of that one. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, what about something like that? Although it's green, it doesn't quite go. What are you thinking? Oh, I've got a button. I'm looking for all the sort of bigger ones. There. And, oh, I have another pearl. Excellent. Right, okay, so you know what, I think we're going to just do that. Right, so let's pop this back on. I do have some blue and grey there, which I'll use for the blue ones. Oh, I love it, I love it. So yeah, so you know, and this is just giving you a few ideas on what you can do with your snippet rolls. I mean, I think I'm going to go mad, so I think you're going to see a few videos of snippet rolls of me just popping all my bits together, and I think it would be quite nice to sort of have a bundle of them just hung up somewhere in my craft room, so that when I'm having one of those moments of I don't know what to craft, I don't know what to do, I can pick up a snippet roll, just get some tags and start creating. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, it's so busy, it really is so busy, but oh, I just absolutely love it. Am I going a bit mad? I really want to put that on as well. See, I'm going mad now. This is where people need to shout at me, stop. Oh, look, it's this bit. As much as I like it, I don't want it. There's just too much. Oh, I'm going to do it. We're just going to do it. We're going to put it on. Yes, we are. We're just going to put it on. Oh, I need to stop singing. You guys are going to end up with really sore ears if I sing. Oh, I love that. How beautiful as that. Probably doesn't even go, but I don't care. I really, really don't care. I just love. Yeah, love, love, love. I mean, that has only taken about 15 minutes as well. No, not that long. Right, let's bring in the second card. Oh, do you know what? I've got a little bit of energy today. So I got up this morning at about, I think it was about 10 o'clock. I woke up this morning. Hubby got up with the doggies, so I had a bit of a lie-in. And anyway, I ended up going back to bed at about, I think it was about 11:30, 12 o'clock. I felt exhausted, and so hubby said to me, he said, well, if you're tired, why don't you just go back to bed? And I said, no, I can't do that. And anyway, I couldn't get comfortable on the settee, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and watch this. We were watching Diagnosis Murder, so I'm going to go and watch this in bed. I said, it's more comfortable upstairs. Well, anyway, I don't remember much after that. I fell asleep. And woke up at about 1:15, and I feel like I have tons and tons and tons of energy. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Right, I'm liking that, but you know what, I've just found this, oh, is that too busy? I think that might be a bit too busy. I think I'll be going a bit overboard with them ones, but then can we go overboard? Can we really go overboard? Right, I'm loving, actually. Oh, I like that. Now, do I want the tile way? I think that way. So I'm going to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is actually put that down, and then I'm going to put glue onto my card base, and we'll cut round so that it's all filled. So I am just using my Nuvo glue for this. I think I used my art glitter glue in the other ones, but this one's nearly empty. I did a how many cards video. I'm not sure if it's going to go up before this or after this, but wow, I did a lot. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was so surprised, and it is the most. I haven't put down that it's the most I've ever done, but it was the most I've ever done. I'm going to try, I think I would like to do a how many cards video where I do 100 cards. That's my goal, and I think I'm going to do it with Christmas cards, because that seems to be getting me in the mood of crafting. So I think because I've been so tired, my mojo really has just completely gone out of the window because I'm always tired. I don't have the energy to sort of look through my stash, and I think when we've got so much in our stash as well, we can really, really struggle to find you know, something to do or get that inspiration or something like that. So yeah. So again, just grabbing a few things. I am going to build another stash busting kit. I want my stash busting kit back, which we had last year, and you guys loved watching the series on that, and I think I did 2 stash busting kits and we used everything in them, whereas this year I've gone on with how many cards, and oh my god, they are my favourite videos of all time to do, because you know, it takes me to a place that isn't sort of real. I know that sounds really, how gorgeous is that? Oh, you know what, this one actually doesn't need anything else on it at all. I do want this one though, because it's so beautiful. I can't remember who made me it as well, which is so annoying, but I really want this on. Because it just goes perfectly. So I'm gonna, yeah, I am. We're just gonna do, oh, I've done the wrong one. This has got brown on. So we're gonna have a bit of brown on this one, because I really want to get that blue out. There we go. Okay. Now let's do a bit of blue around it. What was I saying? Yeah. So my how many cards, I just enjoy doing them. They just come to me quite naturally, so I don't really have to think about them, so they seem to be really, really good. But I do actually miss having my stash busting kit, because I loved my stash busting kit, and when I didn't know what to create, I just picked that up and away we went. So yeah, but I know you guys love that as well. Right, loving that. And then I'm just going to come in with these, and we're just going to add some of these pearls here, there, and everywhere. So I'm probably going to over put like lots on, more than what we actually need, but you know what, I don't mind that one bit, so it's all good with me. And then I'm going to put 3 just down here like so, and just for that extra little touch, move you up, move over, and then press. Yeah, I like that. I want one more just there. Right, there you go. So actually that was really quick and easy. So for quick and easy projects, snippet rolls are definitely the way to go. If you're into junk journaling, you can turn them into belly bands. So you just literally cut a piece the size of your page, just glue at the top, glue at the bottom, and that's it. That is your belly band done. But I mean, how beautiful is that? I love this section. I think this little section is my favourite, and I'm glad we saved that for the card. So I have used both snippet rolls. So I haven't used much scraps, I have to admit, even though it looks like we've used lots of scraps. But it just means we have more paper for more bits. But I'm going to do a proper stash busting video with my scrap bits of paper. So I probably might even do, you know, like a how many card series or something, just using my scrap papers, because I think that might be quite fun, and it might encourage you guys and give you some inspiration into using them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring everything in together. So there's the 2 cards that we've created. Let me grab the pile of tags, and then here's the tags. So here we have, actually move that over so we have them together. So this is the set of tags. So there we have enough for 4 presents and a card for a birthday, and the same with this side as well. So just put the bigger ones up there. Okay, so that is what we have made with our snippet roll. Doesn't that look so pretty? That just looks beautiful. Oh, I love it. I have just seen that we haven't put a little white flower on here. We have on the others, so I'm going to do that. So let's pop that on. Just because we've put a little flower, a little white flower on each of the tags. I think it's nice that the card blends in. So I really hope you've enjoyed seeing this little Get Your Mojo Back series using your scraps. So just building up a snippet roll and then using them and turning them into something. So I think it's nice to see, it's nice to see people do the snippet rolls, but I think it's also nice to see how people use the bits that we're making as well. The other thing that I was thinking of doing, which might be nice, is making backgrounds for my papers, because that's another way of getting your mojo back. So create lots and lots of backgrounds. So we can do that with paint or with anything really. So I will bring some bits like that onto my channel. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you've enjoyed seeing this little mini series. There is going to be more to Get Your Mojo Back. This is just the first sort of bits and pieces that I've thought of. So yeah, really enjoyed it. I don't know why I'm picking them up, because I need to take a photo. Do you know, see? Right, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will see you again in another video very soon. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.